Hello and welcome to your second weekly report. This time around, the report concerns the scheduling of interviews, and I will be telling you the highest case number ranges where interviews have so far been scheduled at your different embassies and consulates. So let's go into it. And today we begin in Frankfurt, Germany, where the Africa region remains at 29,800 plus, the Asia region remains at 5,500 plus, the Europe region remains at 15,800 plus, and the Oceania region remains at 500 plus case number range. La Paz, Bolivia remains at 2,100 plus. Libreville, Gabon remains at 29,600 plus. In Kuwait, the Africa region remains at 26,500 plus. Tirana, Albania remains at 15,700 plus. Lilongwe, Malawi remains at 23,000 plus. In Amman, Jordan, the Africa region remains at 26,500 plus, and the Asia region remains at 5,900 plus. Havana, Cuba remains at 2,100 plus. Rangoon, Burma remains at 4,000 plus. Kinshasa, the Democratic Republic of Congo remains at 10,100 plus. In Riyadh, Saudi Arabia, the Africa region remains at 29,900 plus, and the Asia region remains at 5,900 plus. Luanda, Angola remains at 29,500 plus. In Djibouti, the Africa region remains at 29,600 plus, and the Asia region remains at 5,900 plus. In New Delhi, India, still there are no diversity visa interviews scheduled. Manama, Bahrain remains at 21,800 plus. In Ankara, Turkey, the Asia region remains at 4,400 plus, and the Europe region remains at 9,100 plus. In Cairo, Egypt, the Africa region remains at 29,900 plus, and the Europe region remains at 14,000 plus. Suva, Fiji remains at 1,400 plus. Tokyo, Japan remains at 5,700 plus. That's for the Asia region. Algiers, Algeria remains at 29,300 plus. In Harare, Zimbabwe, still there are no diversity visa interviews scheduled. Cotonou, Benin remains at 28,200 plus. In Yerevan, Armenia, the Asia region remains at 5,900 plus, and the Europe region remains at 15,600 plus. In Kuala Lumpur, Malaysia, the Africa region remains at 19,200 plus, and the Asia region remains at 5,600 plus. In Beirut, Lebanon, and Lagos, Nigeria, still there are no diversity visa interviews scheduled. A reminder that these are the highest case number ranges where interviews have so far been scheduled to take place during the month of April 2025 as part of the DV 2025 program. We continue with Doha, Qatar, and at that embassy, the Africa region remains at 27,800 plus, and the Asia region remains at 5,800 plus. Tbilisi, Georgia remains at 15,900 plus. Abidjan, Ivory Coast remains at 18,000 plus. In Islamabad, Pakistan, the Asia region remains at 5,800 plus, and the Europe region remains at 6,100 plus. Yaoundé, Cameroon remains at 23,000 plus. Lomé, Togo remains at 24,900 plus. In Paris, France, the Africa region remains at 28,000 plus, and the Europe region remains at 15,900 plus. Freetown, Sierra Leone remains at 6,100 plus, but with one case scheduled from the 28,800 plus case number range. And the last time we said that this is probably a case of exception. Johannesburg, South Africa remains at 29,700 plus. In Mumbai, India, the Africa region remains at 24,600 plus, and the Asia region remains at 5,900 plus. In Abu Dhabi, the UAE, the Africa region remains at 15,300 plus, the Asia region remains at 5,900 plus, and the Europe region remains at 4,100 plus. Nairobi, Kenya remains at 11,000 plus. Colombo, Sri Lanka remains at 5,900 plus. Monrovia, Liberia remains at 24,800 plus. In London, the UK, the Africa region remains at 27,000 plus. The Asia region remains at 4,800 plus. The Europe region remains at 15,400 plus, and the Oceania region remains at 1,200 plus. Lusaka, Zambia remains at 27,700 plus. Accra, Ghana remains at 29,800 plus. Kigali, Rwanda remains at 24,900 plus. Addis Ababa, Ethiopia remains at 26,500 plus. Dar es Salaam, Tanzania remains at 11,000 plus. Dakar, Senegal remains at 18,500 plus. In Kathmandu, Nepal, the Africa region remains at 8,300 plus, and the Asia region remains at 5,600 plus. Napoli, Italy remains at 13,500 plus. That's for the Europe region. And finally, in Montreal, Canada, the Africa region remains at 18,000 plus. The Asia region is currently at 3,500 plus, and the Europe region remains at 10,300 plus. So those are the highest case number ranges where interviews have so far been scheduled at the different embassies and consulates. And that brings us to the end of this second report. Thanks for watching it. See you very soon, God willing, in the next video. Goodbye.